I speak unto thee this day, and I say that I, the living God, have not intended that my own people would live in spiritual lethargy, that is, in laziness and slothfulness, not willing to obey me. That is, so far from me that they receive their commands from demons rather than me. But I say that I've called my people to be alert, alive in me, to be coming forth in the way that I provide. And I say that I've called my people to be ever active in the warfare in their own lives and for the lives of others, for they are meant to be alert and alive in me. That is, my people are not meant to be covered in the sluggish, the lazy, the complacent spirits that are predominant in these times. But I say that my people are meant to be ever uplifted, coming forth, rejoicing, giving the thanks, the praise, the honor unto me. For I say, when the ones who are my people will indeed tune themselves to obey me, to walk in me, to stay alert in me, then they are well-pleasing unto me. But I say, when the ones who are my people will give themselves to the spirits of the age and take up the covering of caring nothing at all for pleasing me, then I say, of course, they are displeasing me. For I say that I, the living God, have called my people to continue in the battle, the warfare that is indeed for their own souls and the souls of others. I say that my people are not meant to grow hazy and lazy, complacent and satisfied to wallow in the flesh. But I say that my people are meant to continue in the way that I've set before them, ever being valiant for the truth. And I say that my people are meant to be full of thanksgiving and gladness, because it is me that they serve. Now I say, if you really consider what a privilege it is to be serving me, to be walking in obedience unto me, to be coming forth in me, then I say you will not be easily led astray. That is, you will not be led out of my way into the way of the wayward, the careless fools. But I say you will learn what it is to mark the enemies, even your own enemies that usually assault thee. That is, that you can be wise to their tactics, to their maneuvers, and not fall for the same. Now I say that I, the living God, delight when my people will continue in the way that is truth, continue in the way that is life, continue in the way that is mercy. That is, I find pleasure when the ones who are mine will walk uprightly, ever giving thanks and praise to me. That is, I find pleasure when the ones who see what it is to be ever kept, directed, and guided by me will come forth in the light. But I say, when the ones who are claiming that they are my people will walk around with their eyes closed, will walk around with their ears plugged, will walk around receiving their commands of demons rather than me, then I say that I find no pleasure in them. For I say it is me, the living God, who does look for the ones who will indeed be willing to obey me whatsoever it is that I ask of them. That is, that they will come forth in obedience to the truth, the light, the strength that I, the living God, will give them day by day. And I say that they will come forth directed, corrected, and shown that it is me, the living God, who is indeed well able. For I say, when it is me that you focus upon, when it is me that you look to, and continually believe, what do you receive? I say you receive the manifold mercies, you receive the goodness, the truth, the light, and you receive the blessedness of who I am. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to be lazy nor hazy, but I say that I call thee to be ever active and alert in me. And I say that I do not call thee to offer unto me excuses for turning to the world for your comfort, for turning to any other source, any other God. But I say that I call thee to war against those things that are adulterous within thee, and be distancing yourself from the same. For I say you are not meant to be entertained by the world, for in so doing you are entertained by demons. But I say you are meant to strictly keep your vision ever upon me, and keeping vigilant always. For I say, if you will indeed stay alert and alive in the Spirit, then I say that you will be able to perceive and receive of me. But I say, if you grow dull and dumb and weary because you are attempting to play patty cake with the world, I say you are the one who loses. For I say you are not meant to be in friendship with the world, nor accepting of their ways. But I say you are meant to be in consecration, dedication unto me, as thy Maker, thy God. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed the lifeline. It is me, the living God, who is indeed the source, the strength, the safety unto thee. And I say, if it is me that you will be focused upon, if it is me that you will be looking unto, you are ever guided by me. But I say, if you are indeed one of those who refuses to mark their enemies and do war against the same, what shall you find? Ye shall find that you are swept away and taken time and again in the enemy's snare, entanglement, and net, because you did not stay alert in me. Now I say, if you really love me, you will learn to mark the enemies, those things that overwhelm thee and overtake thee and devour your desire for me. That is, you will not give way to those parasite demons that attack again and again. But I say you will learn to keep up the guard against such forces, not accepting them at all. And I say you will learn to be ever thankful for the truth, the light, the mercy that I give, for I am indeed well able. Now I say, if you really consider all that I do for thee, I say that I give thee abundance of life. And I say that I give to thee abundance of goodness, that you can indeed be brought forth ever rejoicing in me. That is, that you can be brought forth uplifted, directed, and guided in the truth, the light, the mercy that I provide. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed the way of all righteousness, truth, mercy, hope, and peace always. And it is me, the living God, who will indeed be ever present to uplift, to lead, to guide, to bring thee forth. I say this day, be glad that it is me that you can continue to look to, that you can continue to believe, to trust, to obey. I say, be thankful that I am the one ever present, to purpose, to direct, to guide thee forth. I say, be thankful that I am the one ever present, to give thee abundance and blessedness, truth and hope and peace always. For I say, it is me, the living God, who will prove to be the righteousness, prove to be the truth, prove to be the mercy unto thee. And I say, when it is me that you will indeed be focused upon, when it is me that you will indeed be seeking to please, you will not be led astray. But I say that you will, of course, be uplifted and guided, brought forth, directed, and corrected by me. And I say that you will be given the strength of the truth that I, the living God, do give thee, for I am well able. And I say it is me, the living God, who is righteousness, truth, blessedness, strength, and the mercy intended for my own. Therefore I say this day, be thankful that you can indeed be vigilant, that you can indeed be on guard, that you can indeed mark the enemies of your own soul, that you do not need to be a soft marshmallow fool who is ever receptive to the vices of darkness that are all about. But I say that you can indeed perceive and receive the warnings that I, the living God, do give to thee. For I say, if you will indeed stay alert and alive in me, you will not succumb to the things that will continually weaken thee. But I say that you will be able to mark those things as the absolute enemies of your soul. Now I say, when you find yourself returning again and again and again to the same trap, to the same snare, to the same entanglement, why is it so? I say it is because you have succumbed to the very things that hold the children of wrath in captive day after day. That is, the things that keep them in captivity and bondage and oppression and darkness, and keep them under my wrath. And I say, if you truly respect your relationship unto me, you will not be tempting me. That is, tempting me to turn my wrath, my anger against thee, because you always are succumbing to sin. But I say you will indeed be on guard, ever respecting the integrity of your relationship unto me. That is, not flirting with the very things that will take your heart far from me, but rather seeing those things for the snakes they are. For I say that a man can close his eyes for a little sleep, a little slumber, and find he is robbed of me. That is, find that the enemy has moved in like a flood to overtake and overwhelm him and devour his soul. I say this day there is no reason to be devoured, to be overwhelmed, to be destroyed. I say there is every reason to come forth in the truth, the light, the strength that I give day by day. That is, there is every reason to be uplifted in that which I, the living God, do purpose for thee. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed the way of righteousness, truth, mercy, life, and hope always. And I say, if you will be coming forth in that way that I, the living God, do give thee, you are ever uplifted, directed, and guided forth by me. I say, therefore, this day count it a privilege to be ever coming forth, count it a privilege to be ever strengthened, count it a privilege to be ever guided in me. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed the way of all truth and light, the way of all mercy and hope, and the way of peace provided. And I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed the one who will keep thee if you stay alert in me. But I say, if you choose to close your eyes to pretend to live in those things that I have forbidden unto thee, what do? I say you give yourself over again and again and again to the arms of the very enemies that seek to devour and drain you of the life that I have put in thee. I say this day, wisen up, be alert, be alive, be active in me. For I say that the demon forces are not asleep, nor have they retired. But I say they are ever actively destroying, devouring, and causing souls to be damned. But I say, if you will indeed alert yourself to the activity of the same, you will not be taken in by them. But I say that you will be able to hear, you will be able to see, and you will be able to perceive the enemy attacks against thee, in the sense that you will not be a fool left unguarded, but I say you will be able to put up the shield of my righteousness and stand valiant for the truth. Now I say, in this wicked, vile, polluted, and corrupt generation, give the honor, the praise, the glory unto me. That is, be thankful that I, the living God, am the one who does ever uplift and guide, direct, and instruct thee forth. I say, be thankful that I am the one who gives to thee the abundance of mercy, that you can indeed be kept always by me. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed the way of righteousness, the way of truth, and the way of mercy provided. And it is me, the living God, who will indeed be present to bring thee forth, ever made glad in me. I say, therefore, this day do not be amongst the foolish, do not be amongst the dumb, the dull, who take themselves away from me. That is, by yielding to the orders of demons, rather than walking in the way that I provide. For I say you are not meant to be stupid and dull, you are not meant to be thick and dumb. But I say you are meant to be alert and alive, ever active in the warfare, for I am with thee. And I say, when you will indeed keep your sword sharpened, keep your shield ready to go up, and keep on your helmet of salvation, you will not be easily overwhelmed. But I say, if you throw those things aside, if you loll in your bed of ease, if you think you can give yourself over to the world's devices, I say you are a fool. For I say that the world is nothing but the enemy's playground, that is, the habitation of demons. I say, do not be as the dull, the dumb, stupid children who are under my wrath revealed in this hour. But I say, be valiant for the truth coming forth in the way that I provide, that you be kept in the days of my wrath. That is, in my mercy, not overwhelmed by demons, but guided by me.